It is better to have a nationally defined democracy, a democracy within national boundaries, than an international dictatorship by politicians. But the best would, of course, be an international radical democracy, an international radical e-democracy. Yeah. So what I'm struggling for is an international, global, continental, and ultimately global and intergalactic in the further future e-democracy, an intergalactic, international, global, universal e-democracy. But as long as this is not feasible, one has to prefer a national e-democracy to anything less democratic, even if it's international, which would actually be good. So what I advocate is that Switzerland remains outside the EU until Switzerland has introduced e-democracy and will help the EU, the European Union, to introduce e-democracy too. And I would even understand if other countries, for example, Britain has done it, but also other countries of the EU would leave the EU and the EU would dissolve or disintegrate even more, and because it is simply not democratic enough. The EU has been designed from the beginning in a wrong way, not with insufficient democracy. Not the population was in mind when the EU was designed, created, but the interests of politicians, elected representatives that do what they want and not what the population wants. So, from a leftist, from an international perspective, if you care for democratic rights for the population, it is unfortunately necessary to not support the EU project as long as it doesn't truly commit itself to democracy. Yeah, unfortunately I have to say that. So it's good that Switzerland is not in the EU, and I hope that Switzerland as quickly as possible introduces e-democracy. Maybe I will start a petition on WeCollect for that. I will have to contact Daniel Graf. Maybe he supports my unlegal, my cause, my idea. And yeah, and then as soon as Switzerland has introduced e-democracy, I hope that other countries in Europe will follow suit, and finally also the EU, and hopefully as quickly as possible in the future also the whole world, so that the whole world becomes an e-democracy, where people are free to vote on all issues, and that all governments can, including a possible world government, can be abolished. Of course, this e-democracy has to be radically transparent so that everybody sees what everybody else has voted, but in a free society, in a progressive society, it's no problem to know what other people have voted for, so because people respect each other. This is a prerequisite for a truly transparent national, supranational, or global or intergalactic e-democracy. Yeah. And yeah. And I will do another video about competition and genetic engineering and eugenics just in a few minutes, but now I upload this video because I want, in the future, I will try to make a unique video for every topic and not combine several topics into one video. So now say the time, it's 1 o'clock in the early morning, 1 a.m. and 37 minutes plus minus 1 minute, 37 minutes, and it's early, very early Friday morning, 2nd of November 2018. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks. Bye.